I'm not sure how long the light will last in here, but yeah, as I was saying, the perception that I have of fame has changed. And especially now that I'm sure that I can still do the things that I'm interested in, even if I'm not famous. Because growing up in a third world country kind of ingrained that in my head that, like I said in the previous video, I had to be famous first in order to work with the camera, work with the team, work with, yeah. But now here it's accessible. My own taxes is making it possible. The because it's subsidized. I hope I'm using the proper word. And it's just that epiphany for me that started this thinking about fame, because it's not really something that I notice. You know how it is that some concepts, you don't really think about or deeply or something until some event or external event reminded you of that wait, some external event happens and then it reminds you of, wait, I have an outdated perception of this thing. I haven't really thought about it since I was 15 or something. Now I dig it up, take a look at it, I'm like, this does not resonate with anymore. This is not how I view this thing anymore. Because now, if I try to imagine myself having some kind of widespread existence, for sure my world will grow big in an unimaginable perspectives. But at the same time, my world will also grow small in ways that maybe I have not realized yet. Because imagine if I got famous when I was 15. I've ruined things way before it began, probably. Because that's a very young age. When I have a lot of feelings, I have a lot of internal things that are getting the best of me. There's something dripping over there. It's fine now. Now that I'm older, suddenly, ever since that short film that we did and was done, and now it's done, and that epiphany of, hold on, I don't really have to be famous to do more of the things that I'm interested in. I mean, it's probably nice in some sense, because like I said, it could help with me buying my parents a house. And it also, like I said, it would help with with meeting the people that inspire me, and working together, it will make the chances higher. But now that if I were to really think about it, think, and close my eyes and listen to myself, the within shred of my soul is saying, I don't think I'm interested in the widespread sort of existence, but I do hope that this thing will 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 connect me to the right people. Whatever it is, that maybe someday more people will know about me. I hope I get my parents a house. And I hope I get linked to the right people. Connect, or I hope I could do something together with the people that inspire me. And another thing, another epiphany, what another reason why I became less interested in this concept. Let's call it a concept, or that's something we are having this on earth. One, because I know that I will die anyway. Like, it doesn't matter who knows my name, I will die anyway. Sure, like I said, it will make some things easy, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna die. And number two, when I look at the world now, and I see some of the people becoming famous, there is a question earlier that grew within the somewhere of my head, and it sounded like, what value is there that this person is adding? Why is this? Why is this person famous? What meaning does it have to the world that this person is famous? I had that question in my head. Of course, I don't have all the answers. I came up with one answer though. Yeah, I came up with the behind the scenes sort of answer. Because that's a genuine question. That's a genuine question that sprung out of my head. What does being my grammar, my fever is messing with my grammar, I'm sorry. What does the fame of this particular person, wait, let me just try again. What is the value that this person's fame bring to the world? That's a genuine question. When I look at some, I'm not saying everyone, of course, when I look at some of the people that are getting the fame, sort of puzzle piece to whatever this world is, what is the value of them being famous? And I came up with one answer to that. It's because when they're famous, there are people who get more jobs out of them being famous. And apart from that, there is really nothing that I can think of. Maybe you can help me with this. Yeah, for example, person A is famous. Of course, she or he will have people behind him. The one who's looking after the business, the marketing, the clothes, the car rentals or whatever it is, or laundry, or there are people who are getting paid, and the payment will feed the family. In that sense, I get it, there's value. But apart from that, really, I don't have an answer anymore. So that kind of made me think about, it kind of takes fame out of the pedestal where it used to be when I was younger. Because when I was younger, it's a different world. People who, at least the fame that reached the Philippines, I'm not sure. Because when it reaches the Philippines, it's really massive, the fame of this person. Michael Jackson, for example. I understand why he's famous. The music, the dancing, there's talent there, there's hard work, there's the effect he has on people. He's inspiring. He inspires people to dream, and he reaches out to the other people. Of course, there are controversies and scandals. Everyone has them. But still, I understand why he's famous. I understand. Apart from the payroll aspect, I do understand the fame that was included in the package of his lifetime. I do understand why he got it. But now when I look at the world, it's like fame. It's not as valuable anymore. Sure, it can get you through certain doors. It has still the value in some regard, like I said, in connecting with the right people, or yeah. But I hope we're seeing eye to eye in this, because this is something that is very hard to explain, especially in the state of mind that I'm in, that I attacked the bull anyway, or shook hands with the bull, or yeah. Now that I saw that I can do things, act on my concepts, the stories in my head doesn't have to remain in my head, and I don't need fame almost, because I have people I can just reach out to, for example, someone there, and they're open to discuss, and we can make things. It feels as if my world is opening up, and I'm finding myself inside a world where the possibilities are endless, regardless of whether I have fame or not. It's a brand new world. Ever since I'm getting goosebumps, just because of this. Ever since that small that small film, short film was accomplished, and my story gaining flesh, I feel like it's a brand new world, and I'm looking at it from this existential doorway that I had, that I'm leaning on. got way longer than I expected, primarily because of this. But still, my fever brain is still, I feel like I'm doing this to my brain because I literally just got out of work. And of course, I don't just teleport to the work. I have to travel, and I have been awake since 5:30 in the morning, I think, because this workplace had a long travel time. Yeah, I think now I remember. Another thing that I thought about is that the only difference that fame will really make in my life right now, if it so happens that there is somewhere in the sky that just hand me like this is yours now, you can have it on your shelf. The only thing that will change is that I will be less physically exhausted, I think, because the thing that I will be paid for and the thing that I will be working on, the thing that will be putting roof over my head and food on my table and feeding my soul will be one and the same, or not, at least not very this, not one thing but a branch on the thing. It's the same tree. Trees have branches. Because right now I'm existing in two separate trees, and I have to like the survival job and the, like I said earlier, the calling page or the calling split. That's the only thing, I think. And yes, it I feel like I'm saying the same thing so many times. I will be less physically exhausted. Of course, there will be, I guess, more expectations. If you have a certain amount of fame, more people will expect more from you. What else would change? I have to be better at planning the schedule. My own schedule, so that I can still sleep nicely. Apart from that, there isn't really much. I think there isn't really much. I'm still me. Maybe I'll have more days where I can wear nicer clothes that I like, actually, and not just that I put on me so that I'm not naked. Because I also think that dressing is an art form, for me at least. It doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. I don't own any expensive things. I always buy my things in the second hand. And a lot of the things that I really like, I got from my host moms, the hand-me-downs. I have more space or days where I can wear things that I like. And I can buy my family a house. Maybe I could go more often to the Philippines since I will have more money. Apart from that, or maybe if I don't have fever, I can think of more things that will change. But right now, that's the only thing that I can see from this kind of brain that I have. So, I shall let you go now, my dear blob of consciousness. It has gotten way longer than I thought. Sorry. Should I apologize? No, I won't apologize. I'm taking it back. I'm taking it back. I'm practicing not apologizing for exploring my brain and saying things and telling stories, even if they took more time than I expected. So I'm taking it back. We're, yeah, there's no apology anymore. Bye.